What's up, everybody? This is Stoner Bro here with Micah. We're shooting the shit. We got a pretty good fucking list going on here about what we're gonna talk about. But first is first. How's your day going, Michael?
Fucking amazing, dude. No complaints from me. What about you?
It's going good, man. It's going good. Can't complain. Can't complain. So we got some devastating news yesterday.
Oh yeah, man. I was shooting a rack of 10 ball and I got the little notification from CNN on my phone. I looked down at it and I'm like, fuck,
95 years
why?
old,
Dude,
man.
that's an amazing life. That's an amazing life.
I was about to say Stan Lee passed away yesterday at the age of 95.
1932 to 2018, man.
He did a lot of comics from Spider-Man all the way to Fantastic Four. People say that Peter Parker is Stan Lee or some things like that because
Yeah, like it's his
Stan Lee really
perceived
loved really
person
loved
or whatever, like who he wanted to be. I don't know how
yeah
to say that. There's a word that I was gonna use, but fuck my vocabulary, man.
yeah man.
I was not gonna lie, I was never really into like superheroes or anything like
Yeah,
that.
you were saying earlier that you never watched.
Dude, I've never watched a superhero movie.
How is that possible, dude? It's like
I've watched Deadpool 20 minutes in, and then that was it. I was just like, fuck this shit. I don't know, man. Like, whenever something's not real and visually I can tell that it's not real, it just doesn't grab my attention. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But anyways, rest in peace, 100%. It's very sad. This bong rip goes out to you, Stanley.
moment of silence. Damn, dude, your bong silent.
Yeah. He definitely was an amazing person, and he inspired generations of Americans to be more fucking imaginative and to use their imagination. You know, it's just horrible that he died and passed away. At least he's in a better place, hopefully.
Man, he was in the fucking. He's the innovator of the comic book, bro. He was the one and only. There's several, like, you look at it, there's like a group of 10 from DC and Marvel, and then now there's like hundreds.
Yeah.
And it's insane. And it's just like.
It was Superman first, and then there's like Wonder Woman that spun off of that, and then there was Spider-Man in the 70s or 60s or something.
Batman was in the 40s.
Batman was in the 40s? Dude, I thought Batman was a newer comic, like Batman. 80s or 90s.
It's like his dark stories started in the 80s.
Did he do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics or
no?
That was someone else, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's horrible. He did Iron Man, right?
Yeah, like the whole entire Marvel universe is all him.
Didn't they do a collab with Marvel and DC?
Yeah.
What was that?
I think it was Spider-Man that went in with the X-Men.
That's pretty cool. I could fuck with that.
And they went to some.
So it's the X-Men, the Avengers, and Fantastic Four. Which one? Like, what is which? Because I don't really know, man. I don't know jack shit about.
Fantastic
comics.
Four is the one, the guy that stretches. I forget the name. The Fantastic Four has the three guys, the two guys, the one that's a flame, the one that could just stretch really long.
The one that's really strong.
Yeah, the one that looks like a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the girl that has invisibility.
She has invisibility? I thought that she had like snow powers or like freezing powers.
No, she's invisibility.
And then Marvel Universe, what's that? Superman?
No, Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Aquaman, and all that. That's DC Universe, like Flash and all that. That's the DC Universe.
So that wasn't Stan Lee?
I don't know, man. I'm not really into the like history comic books, but I say it was. But Marvel was all Stan Lee. I remember the big, huge video game Marvel versus Capcom. Street Fighter players going up against fucking.
Dude, I remember when I was little, there's a Spider-Man game that my dad probably bought me like 4 or 5 different copies of it. And it was like, you remember the old school, like early 2000s video games where you just would put, you would have a joystick and 2 buttons, right? And you'd plug it into the back of your TV. You remember those video games, dude? I'm good. I'm fucking stoned. I haven't smoked in a few days.
I'm getting there. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Get ripped.
I'm going to get ripped. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Sorry.
I remember I had one of those that was all the old Atari games built into one.
Yeah.
And then fucking another one that was the Spider-Man shit. I guess that's Stan Lee. I don't know. It was an amazing game. And you could like swing off rooftops, and then you had to clear out levels on certain like things, and you're running across rooftops in New York City, I believe, or some shit.
Oh, that free roam that they had.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I know. I remember that one on it PS2. My brother was on that one a lot. But yeah, man, they had who was it? You said something earlier and just get something in my mind. Now I'm trying to think of it.
Oh, what was it, man?
Oh, you're the two. Oh, my friend John. He has his Xbox and he programmed a lot of like old NES, old Atari.
Dude, I did that on my PS4
on his Xbox, and so all we did was play like a bunch of games from back in like the 16-bit or like the 18-bit kind of.
Oh, the fucking Pong.
Yeah, he had that. Frogger, yeah, he had all that. Paperboy and all that.
Paperboy, Asteroids.
The original Super Mario.
Dude, what else was there? There was some amazing, video games were fucking. The peak of video games was honestly the 80s, and then the 90s had some amazing. No, give me a sec. The 90s had some amazing Nintendo stuff. The 80s and 70s had all the classics like Pong, fucking Donkey Kongs, all that, and then the early 2000s, dude. The first-person shooter dominated the 2000s. And nowadays, it's like sports games.
Everything changed when the PlayStation came out.
All the original one?
Yeah, all it
1998, I believe?
Is before that.
No.
94, 95. Or no, it was 96.
Dude, it was later than that. It was like 98.
No, 96. Because the PS2 came out in 2002, 2003.
Yeah, and then the PS3 came out 2007.
Yeah, but at that time, because you had the PlayStation was coming out, and then Xbox came out in 98, 99.
What was their other competitor? Wasn't it Sega?
Sega Genesis. I had that one too.
Yeah.
That one was good. You could get the Sonic game on that one.
Yeah, dude, I remember playing Sega Sonic. Sega Sonic
was the shit.
Fucking shit, dude.
It was the shit. You know
my mom used to trip acid in college and play that. And I remember I was like 7 years old and we were at Blockbuster. And my mom was like, get this game. And dude, I played it that night. We went and returned it the next day so we didn't have any late fees because we only got the 1 night rental, not the 3-day or the 5-day. You remember that shit? And then we fucking went to Fry's right after that, Fry's Electronics, and bought the fucking game. And I'm like, I need to play this.
Damn, it tastes good in the chillin'.
Yeah, you get all the flavor and none of the fucking funkiness from the bomb.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, all it needed, like the PlayStation needed, was just a vagina on the side. Because you didn't have to. Yeah, you could have just married that. Like that thing, like started the whole entire where we had to sit. Where like the kids didn't want to go outside because the video game was so badass. Yeah. Crash Bandicoot. Fucking A, right, man. That shit was good.
Jack and Dexter was amazing on that. Did you ever play that?
Oh, yeah. I played Jack and Dexter.
What about Call of Duty?
You know what was a good one on that one?
Not
Call of Duty, but what was the other one?
Medal of Honor?
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid.
Snake.
Oh, that was an RPG, dude. I never really got into RPGs.
But, dude, I played the very first one, and I ended it. I beat it. But you actually didn't beat it because you started this whole entire new shit. It's just like, I thought I beat the game, but what the fuck? Now I gotta wait for the second one so I can beat it even more. And it's just like a continuous like.
So is it like Super Mario Brothers where you like beat the whole world and then they put you onto another world?
No, you just gotta. It's just like, it's just got a lot of missions to do and a lot of battles to fight. Yeah. But it's just you and another person. But it was really cool at that time.
Crazy.
Now Metal Gear Solid. Now it's just like
I don't even think they make it anymore.
I don't know. I think they did, and I think they just stopped. I think they're just trying to. I guess
redo the whole program.
That's what the gaming people need to do. Just go back.
Popular culture today just didn't fucking catch on.
Just go back in time and go get all those games
and remaster them, dude.
Yep, that's what they need to do.
Definitely
make them better.
Dude, I remember I was playing. This was my very first experience ever playing a video game. Have you ever heard of Metal Slug? Dude, it was the only RPG that I got into. I remember my mom used to take me to this laundromat over in East Dallas, and she'd fucking do her laundry and shit, and she'd give me like not a roll of quarters, and we weren't that rich. She'd probably give me like 3 or 4 quarters, so I got 4 plays, and I would go there, I'd put it all in, and then I would die one time and keep going because I would put in all the quarters initially.
And get all those credits.
You remember that old school shit? Dude, I miss that. Like, I wish the video games were still like that. Of
There's
course,
there's an arcade right there off of Brown Trail.
there's not an arcade.
Yes, there is.
Are you fucking serious?
Right off of Brown Trail, it's hidden off, dude.
I mean, I've gone to like Main Event and Dave and Buster's recently on a date, probably 2 years ago, and
This
that
is
shit
cool,
wasn't like arcade.
This is like those
games, dude.
arcade where you actually go in, you go put in $1, get your quarters and shit.
And you can win prizes?
No. You just go in there and you play the arcade.
Yeah. You know what's crazy, dude? The fucking...
And they got old pinball machines.
The reward of those games was getting your fucking name.
Yeah, on the fucking screen, bro. Yeah. Like, Al R. Who's that? That's me, fucker. Got top score. Yeah, that's right.
Who's
beat that score? Or what is it? Or suck. SUK.
Yeah. Fucking dude, I remember there was this one guy at CC's whenever I was little. You gotta hear this, bro.
Boob.
I went to the CC's Pizza in East Dallas when I was little all the time. My dad would take me there for
my God.
fucking buffet, dude. That Alfredo pizza. Ooh, shit. But anyways, I would walk in there, bro, and there was this sniper game that like you'd opposite sniper fucking shot you, and you just keep going. But there's this guy that literally wrote fucking, what was it? Dude, he wrote the funniest shit. I think it was "suck my dick," if I'm not sure, or
I'm gay.
No, he got the top 3 scores, and he wrote a word on each one. I think it's "what the fuck" maybe, or something. Dude, I don't remember.
Or, you suck dick.
It's some shit. I don't fucking know. Wow, dude.
I own game.
We're just going into a fucking nostalgia session right here, man. Like, what else do you miss about old school shit, dude? For me, it's Blockbuster, because you got the fucking candy, the fucking microwave popcorn, and the fucking movie and the video game.
And they also had
for like $15.
They also had the VCR rental if you needed the VCR.
That's old school.
And I remember
that was like early 2000s, maybe late 90s.
That's
not probably 2005.
No, the VCR has always been since like the 80s, bro.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the end of it, because they stopped selling VCR tapes at Walmart in 2006. I remember that Walmart discontinued in 2006, and that was the last nail in the coffin for
VCRs.
Yeah, dude.
We have one.
You know what's crazy? Betamax was the main competitor of that, and they had a better quality tape because their tape was wider, but they didn't have as long a playtime. So it would take 2 Betamax tapes to equate to a fucking VCR tape. Yeah. So VCR had lower quality, but they ran for way longer, and that's why VCR overtook it. You know, just like reel to reel and fucking vinyl. Yeah, that was the main competitors for a while, and then 8-track and cassette. You remember all that
from
shit?
8-track? Then I remember when it went from cassette. It went from cassette to CDs like in the 80s.
No, 90s, early 90s.
80s, because it was like the CD compact disc just came out in the 80s.
89, I think, or 86.
86. That's what I was gonna say. 86. It's before I think Phil Collins
it was
it's before when Phil Collins.
Sony.
It's before Phil Collins went solo. I think I'm not too sure.
Phil Collins, that's the Air in the Night, right?
Yeah, I love that song. You know that have you ever heard the lyrics to that song?
Yeah, he saw a guy drowning and could have saved him.
No, he saw a guy got killed on the lake by a mob. Yeah. So the story, my friend told me this. The story goes, he invited those 2 guys to a concert because he was performing nearby, right? Like he figured who they were and shit like that. It's Phil Collins, you know. Mm-hmm. Knew who it was. He knew the people and shit like that. They like dumped the body in the lake, and so he performed that song while they're in the front row, and while he was performing it, they got handcuffed by the cops because Are
you fucking serious? Wow.
That's what my friend told me, and that's what I've been spreading around.
Yeah.
so and people just like, and I'm like, just hear the lyrics because he's talking about seeing somebody die at a lake. Yeah. You know?
Dude, what I heard the story was that he could have rescued the guy from drowning, but didn't.
That's the part of the song because he always he felt bad. That's why he's like, he saw it happen and he felt bad he didn't do anything.
Yeah. You know what I heard about that song, dude? Fucking Eminem Stan. He quotes Phil Collins, "The Air in the Night." Could have rescued me from drowning, but you didn't. something, and pretty much it was just this fucking crazy delusional fan that was like obsessed with Eminem and wrote him a fucking cassette tape, fucking recorded a cassette tape of him like killing his wife.
Yeah, that's the story. That's the story of Air in the Night.
Yeah,
and it's crazy. But so it went from CDs, and then it's been CDs for a while until the iPod came out.
MP3.
Well, the iPod pretty much changed the game because it was the very first.
And then the iPhone.
Not the iPod, yeah, iPod.
It was the iPod original, and that hoe had a fucking circular thing.
My brother had that bitch
scroll
too.
through
My brother
to change the volume, to change the next track, to pause it. I remember that shit, dude. You remember the iPod Nano, man?
Yeah, dude. That
iPod Nano was the shit.
Yeah.
And then the fucking iPod Shuffle is what I had because that's all I could afford.
I don't know. I don't even. Yeah.
It didn't have a screen on it, dude. It was like the little one that you like could clip right here on your shirt and go running with it. That was the shit, dude. That was like the 2000s.
My brother had the one where you could have like it has all the artists and then all the albums that it had.
Was it the iPod Nano or the iPod, the bigger one, the fatter one?
It was the fatter one.
Yeah,
it was dope.
I remember when the iPod Touches came out, and then they just died off because everyone got fucking iPhones, bro. Like, who the fuck wants to spend money on an iPod? You know?
Yeah, because you had your music. Like, it was cool because the iPod dominated it for a while. Because remember the cell phones. Cell phones were the flip phones at the time, and the iPod. So you had your iPod, and then your flip phone, and then fucking Steve Jobs was like, "Why don't we just combine these fucking twos?"
Tripping acid, man.
No, it wasn't. He was right after.
Yeah.
Right after his acid trip from India.
Dude, he did a bunch of acid, and that's how he came up with the fucking processing system for Safari, fucking app, like the processing
a closed
system.
Circuit.
Yeah. Dude, he fucking did all that shit just by tripping.
That's all. He always wanted it. Have you seen the movie
Jobs?
Yeah,
with Ashton Kutcher.
No, not Ashton Kutcher. You gotta see the one with
the other one,
the David Fassenberg and Kate Winslet.
That
one was good.
Yeah.
That one written by Aaron Sorkin.
Yeah.
That one was fucking good because it was just only you had 3 events: the beginning stage of when Apple was getting huge,
and then him getting bigger, and then the fucking company firing him,
and then he's doing this.
And then
the Cube. He was doing the Cube. Then the launch at the Cube was the big main scenes, and it had flashbacks, and then
I just remember they showed that one
the computer,
one ad. Like they showed the ad in the movie, and I'd never seen the ad before. My dad's like, "Holy shit, I haven't seen that since the 80s."
Yeah.
What was it? The guy throwing the javelin, or was he
throwing
a rock?
Yeah, and then
was he throwing a rock, or was he throwing a javelin?
It was a javelin, and then
then it like breaks the glass or whatever, and then it says iPod or not iPod, Mac,
Macintosh or
Macintosh. Yeah, it was the original Macintosh processing system with the closed like hard drive and everything. It was like a laptop. Was it a laptop or was it?
No, it's just a computer.
The computer, yeah.
Just the whole.
That was 80s. Laptops didn't come out till the 90s, I guess.
But at that time, Macintosh wasn't shit. Everybody was still using the Apple II.
Everyone was still using Apple II. No one wanted to switch over to Macintosh because Apple II you could change the circuits and it was the motherboards closed. And all that shit.
It wasn't a closed circuit.
Yeah.
And then now, and you look at it now, and fuck, dude, I'm all Google. I'm all Google.
Dude, I'm all Apple. Like, literally, if I don't have an Apple product or something, like, it makes me, like, feel weird. Like, I don't like the processing system.
To me, it's just like, it's like you're in the cool crowd. You know what I'm saying? That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah.
But I think Google to me reminds me of just, like, the old, like, HP, Dell system, Windows.
Hewlett Packard.
Yeah, man. It's just like it has that still Windows feel to it.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know, dude, Google to me is kind of hard to use for some reason. Like the Google, like all the
I guess that's
apps,
the same reason with me when I try to use Apple. I'm like, what the fuck am I
doing?
Yeah. So, I mean, we kind of see each other on that one.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, man, fucking what I would brought back in time.
I'll be right back, man. I'm going to go pop a pill.
Yeah? You okay? Fucking.
Dude, I'm fine. Just, psychiatrist put me on something else. It's,
You go to a shrink? We gotta talk about this. Get back. Come on.
All right.
We gotta talk about this. I thought I was your shrink. Your phone's going off, bro.
No way.
Yeah. Well, it's just Snapchats, I believe.
Oh, I thought it was like ringing.
No.
I was gonna be like, that's gonna cut off the service.
Yeah. No. What I would bring back from back in the days. thinking, bro. I'm thinking. I was gonna say drive-through theater, but that's coming back now.
If I was to bring something back, it would have to be all the old PS2 games because that was my childhood.
I would bring shit, dude.
But yeah, man, from watching the
I would bring back the
Sopranos,
payphones.
it inspired me to.
I would bring back the payphones just in case, because if your cell phone dies and shit like that,
dude, no one is gonna use a payphone anymore. I'm not gonna lie to you. Kind of like no one remembers numbers anymore. They would wait till they get home to charge their phone.
That's true.
Yeah,
that is true. Nobody remembers phones like numbers no more. Dude, I remember when I had a call line. Dude, boop, 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 boop.
Drop the dime.
Just at home. Hey, where you at? I'm
dropping a dime.
All right, dude, I'm coming over. All right, I'll be outside. How long is it gonna take you? 10 to 20, but I'm right around that range. Okay. Stop, dude. I got caught up. It's like, where you at? I'm just now, blah blah blah, like down the street. Okay, I'll come outside. All right. That was shit. Oh man, that was just ridiculous.
Do you remember rotary phones?
Huh? Yeah, my grandmother had one.
Yeah. And then you do like the quick ones, the fucking.
If you knew it, how you could just go pinky, index, middle, pinky. And at that time, you didn't have to dial the area code.
Oh, really? So that was pre-70s?
Yeah, you just had to dial the number. And then you had to call collect or get operator. Operator can connect.
Operator can connect me long distance or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or operator local. Yeah. And then they would be like, give me the number 555-321-4 or something.
It was insane. I don't know what I brought back. I guess like kids going out and play.
Yeah, definitely, dude. You don't even see kids outside neighborhoods riding bikes anymore. Like literally,
dude, we would that neighborhood capture the flag.
Dude,
like, well, you know how mine.
We had neighborhood football games. We'd slam each other on the fucking concrete.
Nah, we played tag. But we had like, you know how my neighborhood is like a big, huge fucking circle, right?
Yeah.
So we had the two streets. All the kids would be on one team, and the other two streets would be all the one thing. And the cul-de-sacs, we would just pick and choose from the cul-de-sacs and shit. And then we were like, all right, this is the deal. You can run through the alley all over the place, whatever. But, you know, we're playing capture the flag. And that game lasted for like 4 hours, 5 hours. And parents are driving by and they see their kid. Hey, we're about to cook dinner. So, like, in 10 minutes, come home. We didn't know what like 10 minutes meant. So we're just still out playing, you know, and you hear everybody's, you know, parents calling out. And then like, oh, I got to go. It's time to go inside. And we're like, all right, well, bye. By that time, it's like, should we all play or should we all go home? Oh, let's just all go home. And then you see like a group of kids.
Do you remember those kids' names? Or what any of them are doing now or anything like that?
I know one of them was an accountant. He went to Texas A&M.
Dude, that's trippy. Isn't that trippy, man?
It's yeah. I mean, he does.
Like,
he has his own.
Think about y'all. Like, imagine when that was your reality. That was your everyday shit, and then like look at the fucking time that's flown. Like that shit's just
like when like
trippy to me.
Like when somebody when somebody from the neighborhood dies. And there's like a funeral. That's like it's like one of those neighborhood reunions, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And we're like, and then it's just like, hey man, remember that time, you know, blah blah blah, where we had the bike wars against country road, and I'm like, yeah.
The bike wars. What was that?
It was just us. Like we call it the bike wars, but it was us with fucking super soakers and water pistols in the summer, and we just ride our bikes and just drive by with soak people and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I got you.
It was fun. And then like capture the flags, and then all the father-son basketball games. Like
you guys probably played at Bear Creek back then, right?
No, everybody on my street had a basketball court.
Oh really? So you just put two together or something?
We would just like, all right, well. We had like a massive tournament, dude. Like a good like.
Damn, Avery just sent me 4 or 5 videos. What the hell?
Ugh. And yeah, of course, it'd be perfect. It would be like it would be a father, son, like 4 teams, and they'll battle each other like round robin style.
Yeah.
Everybody faces each other, and the one with the most wins will play in the finals. And then by that time, the other parents are just sitting there and fucking getting drunk on the front yard watching us play, cooking out.
Dude, it's weird that none of my family ever drank. Like, I mean, I saw my mom get fucking hammered a few times, but it was always on like 4th of July or something. My mom was a pretty bad alcoholic for a little bit, but
I didn't hit it because it was came from what took through, but
I don't know, man. You can hit it. I'm fucking chilling.
You sure?
Yeah.
I haven't even hit this shit.
Really?
I hit it one time. And I'm just like, dude. So yeah, that's reminiscence of the 90s. Thank you, Stan Lee.
Yeah, thanks for spinning us off on that. Rest in peace, man.
You dude, yeah. You're gonna be forgotten.
Dude, 2018's been a shitty ass year. Fucking Stan Lee. Neil Armstrong died this year too, right? No, that was a few years ago, I think.
Neil Armstrong died when?
Dude, Neil Armstrong's dead.
No way. I thought he's still alive.
The first man to step foot on the moon is dead.
When did this happen?
He was like on the cover of Time magazine, dude.
No way.
Yeah. I'm not fucking with you.
I'm gonna go research this later, but
yeah, dude, research. I'm not fucking with you. He died.
Man.
Mac Miller, of course.
Tom Petty.
Tom Petty, yeah.
David Bowie.
XXX Tentacion. He was a fucking great rapper, bro. Did some sad shit too.
Little Peep,
bro. No, Little Peep died the end of last year, man. I believe it was December 2017.
Yeah, true. Everybody was also in. Yeah.
Dude, 2018 has taken a lot of.
Speaking about 2018, the wildfires out there in California, dude.
Bro,
my friend sent me a Snapchat.
Yeah.
And all it is just smoke, and it looks like the apocalypse just happened over there, man. Like,
yeah.
I'm like,
this is.
And then you see like all these celebrities.
Like
homes.
That's fucking hell on earth. Like, legitimate hell on earth.
Yeah, man. And then you see like. And then it's just like, oh, but you see all these celebrity homes getting burned down. And my thing, I'm like, kind of, not really. Like, I don't know. I'm not remorseful because their buildings burned down because they can rebuild another one. You know, so easy and quick. But like any other, like the other people, like the normal people, I feel bad for them for losing their homes.
Yeah,
because they got to go through the insurance and all that shit, and the insurance might take
months and probably years.
Dude, it's still not even put out. It's still not even put out, man. And the whole entire smoke was covering almost all of California, bro.
Yeah, they said you could see it from satellites.
Yeah. Dude, it's insane. Like, Pepperdine University's, like, they don't even know.
Dude, honestly, the Ventura County just can't catch a break. They had the nightclub shooting, and now they're fucking half of their county's on fire. Shit's crazy, dude. Shit is crazy.
It is crazy, man.
Oh, yeah, man. I ended up getting a new job.
Word.
Bass Pro Shops, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. What's up? Oh, hell yeah.
But fucking those wildfires, man. That's fucking insane.
Dude, honestly, whenever I was watching the news, there was this firefighter, and he was out there talking about how literally the cars that were driving down the highway, the taillights were melting off of the fucking cars, man. Like, the bumpers were melting, the fucking license plates are melting into the frame of the car, like, and the windows were cracking and stuff. Like, I couldn't even imagine, like, seeing fire on both sides.
And they tell you to evacuate, and you're thinking, it's like, what should I take? I'm like, fuck it, I could just get my family out. That's all I need.
Yeah, definitely.
Get my dog and my family out and fucking just start, taking off.
Get the hell out of there.
Yeah, man. Like all like shirts can be.
Dude, California, I was thinking about it. That has to be the worst place to live if you're talking about natural disasters, because there's fucking there's not tsunamis there, is there?
They get monsoons.
But they do get hurricanes. Storm, dude. A monsoon is a storm.
Yeah, they do get hurricanes.
Hurricanes?
Yeah, it's out there.
Dude, I thought in the Pacific it was called a monsoon.
I thought so too.
It's called a hurricane.
I thought so too, but they said that they got a couple of hurricanes.
No, dude, it's a hurricane in the Atlantic.
Yeah, I know that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was like. I had that same thinking.
Yeah.
But I heard like there's a hurricane outside, like right down by the coast of fucking Baja, California, and I'm like, I thought that was a typhoon. You know?
No, it's a monsoon. Typhoon is in
I thought the typhoon
Australia, not Australia, Thailand. Not.
I thought a typhoon was the hurricane of the Pacific.
Yeah, but it's going towards
Asia.
Yeah. And then there's a monsoon which comes towards California. I don't know, man. I'm talking out of my ass right now.
Yeah, we talk a lot about but
oh
yeah, so while I was doing California wildfires and shit like that, seeing all those celebrities, and then I see fucking Game of Thrones, dude. Fucking A, April 2019. They set the month and the year, but I'm fucking ready, bro. I'm all like, I've been on it since day one, and I'm just
HBO
ready.
HBO is the shit, honestly. Anything on HBO, you're trying to get me to watch The Wire, and I just couldn't get past the 4th episode for some reason.
I'm telling you, that's the episode. That's the episode you get that everybody gets.
A little bit.
But Game of Thrones is the one you need to start watching now because it's the final season It's coming out in 2019 in April. And I'm fucking ready, bro. I want to see how they kill the Night King. I want to see how, who survives. There's been rough drafts of, I've been on the internet.
The bull, man?
Yeah, on the internet. And they say that the only person that stays alive in one draft is Tyrion Lannister, the daughter of fucking Jon Snow and Daenerys Targaryen, and then fucking Sansa Stark, Arya Stark goes to fucking Essos, and who else? Oh yeah, that fucking the Baratheon bastard. What's his name?
Dude, it sounds like you're speaking French to me right
now. Yeah, dude, it's insane. It's going to that final chapter of the thing, and can't fucking wait, man. Can't fucking wait, dude. Can't fucking wait, man. Bronn, I want to see if Bronn is the Night King or not. It's just there's so many things. But like I was saying, they say everybody dies except for those people. And I'm like, that fucking sucks, but all right. I could dig it. I don't want no happy ending. I want a fucking...
You want a dramatic fucking climactic ending type of shit.
Yeah, I don't.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. And honestly,
I don't want to.
HBO always has that. Whenever they end a fucking series, they end it with a goddamn bang.
Yeah,
dude. Except for Band of Brothers. Band of Brothers didn't really go out like that. It was more.
We knew how the story ended. We knew how it ended.
I mean, I fucking read the book. I read the book afterwards, but my dad told me that it's war. It's everyone has their own story.
Yeah, everybody has their own story about the war, man.
And everyone has their own perception of it, and everyone has their own fucking after, what they do after. They all go back to their own lives. Could you imagine that, though, getting taken out of your fucking country at 18 years old? Your number comes up, and they drew your number out of the hat. They're just like, you're going overseas. You're fucking going to go to basic training for 6 months, and then we're putting you on a boat and sending you overseas to die.
Or not to die. It's just
I mean,
they made they made the ultimate sacrifice. That's why they're called the greatest generation ever, because of what they did. I'm like, here's my thing, dude. I'm just thinking, I was like, how did they become the greatest generation? It's what happened there? Everybody got drafted in the military. Period. Right?
Yeah, and they all fucking went through that, and
they
because of that mutual respect that they all had for each other literally just fucking made the baby burn into something fucking amazing that literally built
the greatest generation was just
built the fucking suburbs of America, dude.
Yeah.
And built
and they got the GI Bill that they had, and the GI Bill was fucking massive.
Yeah.
And at that time it wasn't the GI you live off of and some.
Definitely. They gave you enough to buy your own house, fucking go to college and get a car.
Or even start your own business or some shit like that.
Yeah, there was a lot of what was that one? There's one really famous business that was started with a GI Bill. And it's one of the major fucking top 50 companies in the US now. I forgot what it is. There's something there. Let's see, what else can we talk? Oh, dude, the fucking Cowboys come back.
I'm happy. Dude,
it's just I don't like the Cowboys, man.
It's finally Jason Garrett finally grew a pair of balls this week because he was on the chopping block, man. That's all it was, and he was aggressive. Amari Cooper looked fucking excellent.
Dak Prescott was nailing some shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's okay.
Dude,
but
they were
there's
running.
something.
They were running the
It's something.
ball.
There's something
They were
that's not
running
with
the ball
it's
straight through that defense of the Eagles.
with
Man.
me. It's just like there's something that's not. I'm like still not trust. I still don't trust Dak yet. I mean,
why?
it's just something, dude.
Look at how amazing he did with Des Bryant.
Yep, but it's Des Bryant. Des Bryant. Sorry about. Shout out Des for his Achilles tendon tear, man.
Out for the season.
Yeah, he went to got picked up by the Saints.
Yeah,
got picked up by the Saints, and then second day of practice towards Achilles tendon, out for the year. Maybe a career-ending one. Like I told you,
honestly, bro, Romo's career went down the fucking gutter after his first collarbone injury. He never came back fully.
Once he got that first injury, he's been injury prone. But
yeah, I mean, he's doing amazing commentating now and fucking.
Dude, he's a fucking great commentary, man.
Deadass.
Fucking great. I'll watch CBS football just for him.
Just to hear his fucking voice and see his face.
I don't care about the teams. I just want to hear Tony fucking Romo.
Hell yeah.
And I always I always expect my Dallas Cowboys to at least
your Dallas Cowboys. Okay.
My Dallas Cowboys, I was like, man, I expect them to go 500 this year, man. I did.
What's 500? What is that?
Going even on wins and losses. So I think 500? It's like 8-8.
8-8, yeah.
Because dude, if you look at our record for the past like 20 years, it's like 202 and then 202 wins and 200 losses.
What are you talking about, dude? Where does that stat come from? Where it's like the hundreds of numbers? Like, what is that?
Over the past 20 years of their win-loss record.
Oh, okay. So
we've been for the past 20 years, we've been a 500 team.
Yeah, definitely. Especially, I think it was 94 was our last championship with Troy Aikman. Or 93? I don't know. It was whenever
92, 93, and 95.
We won in 95?
Yes. Pittsburgh, Arizona.
Did you just say Pittsburgh, Arizona? So is it Pittsburgh, Arizona, or Pittsburgh
we played Pittsburgh at Arizona.
What? Oh, okay.
Super Bowl 30.
Yeah.
And then we beat the Bills in Georgia. And then we beat the Bills in Pasadena, California. That's the first one.
That was 93?
92.
92? And then 94, 95?
56, or the 52-10 game, I believe. That was
52-10 in a Super Bowl?
We were firing, bro. Troy Aikman was firing. Emmitt Smith was fucking on the saddle, riding those linemen up the fucking field, bro.
Was that Roger Staubach?
No.
Roger Staubach was before, right?
Roger Staubach was 70s and 80s, Captain America. He's going up for he's getting a fucking like a civilian presidential medal.
Oh, really? For what?
For his service, because okay. Dude, who Roger Staubach is he went into the Navy, won the Heisman Trophy in the Navy, went to Korea.
Okay, so he was actually serving the country.
He went to Korea for 2 or 3 years.
I didn't know that.
During that time, the Cowboys picked him up. And then after he was done with his tour of duty, he started playing for the Dallas Cowboys, and he's become a legend since.
Gotcha.
So he's been a legend since when he went into was it Army or Navy? It's one of those two. But when he went to the Army, he won the Heisman. He was like, no, I'm not going to the NFL. I got to do my time of duty, 4 years. So they put him to Korea, but they kept him safe, let him throw some footballs.
Oh yeah.
Because the Cowboys shipped him some footballs because they picked him up in the draft.
Hey, dude, have you seen El Chapo, man?
Oh, yeah, dude, that fucker's going. Trial started today.
Oh, it started today? I thought it started tomorrow.
No, it started today.
Yeah. So what was it, the pre-trial deliberation? Not the deliberation. What the fuck?
I think they're just sharing opening statements.
Sharing opening statements and, victim impact stuff?
Just opening statements and then...
I don't know about legal proceedings that much.
I know it's opening statements and then they go into the evidence. And then they try to persuade the evidence to the jurors.
Persuade the jurors about the evidence. Yeah. Okay. Dude, what is he being tried for? I think it would be drug trafficking, murders in Chicago. That's what I heard.
And that's hard. That's hard. That is going to be really hard to pin him on murders. But you can get him on. He never pulled the trigger. He always kept his hands. You can get him on drug trafficking and money laundering. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna get life. He's
getting life.
No, just for that fact, because he only drug trafficked and money laundering. I mean, of course he killed people, but that's all that they can nail him for is money trafficking and. Mexico. Did I just say money trafficking, drug trafficking, and money laundering?
Yeah. Mexico didn't want to deal with this ass, so that's where they extradited him to the United States.
Bro.
Yeah.
But
It happens, bro.
Yeah, it happens, man.
I know they'll get him for that shit, but oh well. His wife showed up. Dude, his wife was fucking.
His wife was hot. Dude, all the money in the free cocaine.
Yeah, man. Fucking. What else can we go off topic here? So you're reading Texas Hold'em for Dummies?
Yeah.
And I see you got
Trading
Beat
for
the
Dummies.
Dealer. Fucking A,
Dude,
bro.
Beat the Dealer. I was watching The Hangover a few nights ago, and you remember the scene where he fucking the kind of weird, awkward guy or whatever.
Zach Galifianakis character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He fucking he reads that book on the way in the car or in the plane or whatever, and then they fucking go to the casino and he wins like a shit ton of money.
Yeah,
dude, I'm reading the book and it's like I don't know that much about statistics honestly, but it seems spot on.
That's like if you take a statistic course and then go to the casino, you'll fucking go out money.
I mean, not even that. You'd have to take a advanced statistics course where it's with practical applications or whatever. Practical.
That one just only works with blackjack, right?
Yeah, it's a book about blackjack, man. Yeah. And then that's about poker, Texas Hold'em. And
of course.
Fucking there's other types of poker, but I don't really play it. I don't really play craps. I know a few systems for roulette that I play here and there, like Martingale, but I do an improved Martingale where I stagger my bets by 2%. And every single time that I go up, I fucking do my bet plus 2%. That way, like after a while, even if I don't hit, I'm gonna hit my money back because I'm increasing my bet every time. So it's pretty cool, man. There's ways to make money if you know what you're doing, and then there's a lot of ways to lose money, and that's being fucked up, that's being stupid, and that's gambling. Because whenever you gamble, you don't want to gamble. You want to play a fucking system, dude. That's some shit that I learned. What do you want to talk about besides that?
I mean, what else do we got on the list, Stanley?
Mark Zuckerberg surpassing Warren Buffett in the fucking capital, man.
Warren Buffett's gonna make more money at watch, dude. The stock went down again.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. Berkshire Hathaway just went down a little bit.
No, Facebook went down again.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And yesterday too, they were in the red.
Yeah, dude, I saw that there's a lot of stocks fucking just dropping.
There was a major sell-off yesterday. Price of oil is like oil per barrel went down.
Yeah, today. I can imagine that. Like one of my friends bought from a Quick Trip around here, 209.
Whoa!
Yeah, we haven't seen 209 in a minute.
I haven't seen That's been like fucking 15 years.
Nah, dude. Whenever I started driving, it was like 197, 170 something at one point. Like it was fucking crazy cheap. Crazy cheap. You like that?
That's tasty.
Oh, I was talking about my burp.
Well, it was
my burp was tasty.
It was excellent.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been fucking, like I said the last podcast, listening to the fucking Aaron Hernandez podcast, dude. It's fucking, guy's a fucking trip.
He told me he was a homo, man.
Yeah.
Really?
And they said he had a relationship with his high school quarterback.
Oh, you know, they just see each other in tights all the time, and they see each other's dicks bulging, and they're just like, you know what, man, I might as well go for it, you know?
But they didn't tell anybody.
What, did the other quarterback come out later on?
After he died?
Yeah. Damn.
Like during this podcast.
So we've only heard one side of that story. We don't really know for sure that he fucking stuck his dick in his asshole or whatever.
Well, I mean, like all the evidence that they collected on this about him being in the jail, and there's this guy in there, and then like snuck into his room and shit in jail.
What?
Yeah, and this is like the day before he killed himself, I believe. That's what they said on the podcast. The fucking gladiator, Aaron Hernandez, fucking.
Can I see the lighter, man?
Yeah. Yeah, Aaron Hernandez, gladiator, Aaron Hernandez, and Football Inc. The dude whoever's fucking speaking in this is fucking dope. He is good. He is good. And so, like, episode 5 is erasing Aaron Hernandez. And then beauty and violence and then all that. Shit was good, man. Oh,
but yeah, dude, you told me you wanted to hear about the psychologist or psychiatrist. Right now I'm going to a joint clinic, and it's a psychiatrist on there, and then they have like 4 or 5 PAs, which are like the psychiatrist assistants. They can prescribe meds too. And then I'm talking to a psychologist. Dude, it's fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Why?
For my alcohol. Whenever I was quitting, it was fucking hard, dude. And I was like at the risk of having a seizure and shit. So they fucking. Right now I'm on an anticonvulsant. I haven't drank in 3 days, and then before that I haven't drank for a week. And fucking, I don't know, man. After I stopped, like after I got drunk this most recent time, my fucking eye has just been acting up like a motherfucker, like twitching, completely losing control of it, spasming. So I've been taking fucking anticonvulsants for a few days, trying to get off them within 5 days because I don't want to have any type of habit forming shit. But dude,
damn,
going to a psychologist is fucking awesome. We just talk to them about anything. They'll literally sit there and listen. You know, I know that they're getting paid for it.
Does he answer questions too? Like,
yeah.
What's
Like,
the most interesting conversation you had already?
I don't know, probably like obsessive thinking or some shit.
Really?
Yeah. Like why I think so obsessively about certain shit and
what sort of shit?
Like pool, fucking gambling, skateboard, whatever I'm into, like
You're
whatever it is.
Overly obsessive about it.
Yeah, whatever it is that I'm into. It's fucking crazy, man.
What did he say?
He said that it has to do with low serotonin in the brain, and then also the way that I was raised as a child that has like a predisposition to shit like that.
You like the extreme shit.
Yeah, like I either don't give a fuck about it, or I'm so deep into it that I can't see anything else.
Yeah.
And honestly, he told me that there's a lot of people like that do drugs, and that's why they fucking get into drugs so heavy, because they have an addictive personality to whatever it is that they're doing. Yeah. Dude, it's crazy. The mind is a fucking amazing thing. And the more I talk to a dude, I was talking to a psychiatrist today, or not today, yesterday, whenever I went in there. And she told me that literally, she asked me, she's like, why'd you drop out of school? And I was like, I don't know. And she's like, well, you need to get back in school. You need to do something. You could become a psychiatrist when you get older. Because like, I was talking to her about like all the fucking technical shit about it, the names of the medications, the mechanism of action of the certain medications, shit like that. She's like, what do you want to do whenever you get older? And I was like, I don't really know. I want to follow the podcast or whatever, because this would be an amazing way to make money. And like, if this was my living, just talking, I could fucking get done with that.
Yeah.
And then I told her pool as well. I'm really obsessive about pool. And then, I don't know, I really like cars. I love racing, stuff like that. And then music, dude. Music is a fucking passion of mine. Guitar and rapping.
Music's been around since fucking ages, dude. It's been since like the beginning of time.
Yeah.
So, of course, you can't go wrong with music.
For real. And then, dude, these guns, too. Guns are fucking awesome. Gun nut over here.
Yeah, I'm not. I have that rule. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. So I don't touch a gun.
I don't know, man. Guns are fun. You might as well learn
fun.
how to shoot one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind going to a gun range and go shooting a gun, but me personally, it's
you just don't
like,
want to own one?
Yeah.
But dude, what if someone breaks into your house?
Fucking stab them in the heart.
Oh, okay. Just make sure you pass the sternum, man.
I'll fucking slit their throat.
Oh, that's some savage shit.
Fucking give him the Dublin smile, the Joker.
Oh, fucking, what's that? Getting a hook on either side, or
no,
fish hooking him?
Slice up.
Oh, yeah. Dude, you know there are people that do that shit at like tattoo shops? You can fucking get that done when they split your lips on either side. You can split your tongue like a snake.
Can't do that.
You can fucking split your nose, nostrils. You can put a bone through your fucking nose like an African tribal person.
Yeah.
Like, that shit's crazy, dude. They have a whole bunch of body modifications. Like, have you seen gauging ears, bro? That is one of the most disgusting things I've ever fucking seen.
Like the holes and
where you have like the big ass fat ass hole.
Couldn't do that.
My homeboy, he's one of my best friends ever. His name's Matthias. Shout out him. He fucking dude. He has like literally the size of a $50. The size of a $50 in either ear, and I'm just like, fuck, man. How long did it take you to get to that? Is what I asked him. He told me 8 months, and he said that it hurt like a bitch to get to that.
Fuck that.
And think about it. He can never take them out. Like, they're never going to close back up. They're never going to shrink. He's stuck like that for the rest of his life. If he takes them out, he's just going to have fucking dangling skin.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Now, you know how those African tribes, have you seen them? Fucking those huge ass shits around their fucking ears. And then, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they put bones inside the fucking, I don't know the anatomy of the ear, but fucking, like, by the ear hole, that fucking round part, they put a bone in that. And fucking, dude, it's crazy.
games too. Equals crazy. I mean, let's go back. What do you things in the '90s that should come back? That was a good That's a good topic.
Dude, that really was a good topic. What was your favorite video game system ever? Of all time?
PlayStation.
Yeah. I didn't like the PlayStation original, I'm not gonna lie. PlayStation 2 for me. PlayStation 2 is my favorite. Because it had joysticks, bro. And joysticks is what fucking makes a video game or breaks a video game.
Yeah. The PlayStation was dope as fuck. But yeah.
So to move in that, did you have to use the arrow keys?
Yeah.
The arrow keys, and then the other side was your controls, and then the back, what were the bumpers? What was the triggers and bumpers for?
They were just for like the hidden, those extra moves.
So you could like hold down maybe a square button on the right side and then press something on the back.
Yeah.
Got you. That's pretty cool. So it was the same as the PlayStation nowadays, just no joysticks.
Yeah.
Dude, I bet you once joysticks came out, like there was a lot of people that fucking stopped playing video games because that. They're like, damn, that's too complicated,
When the Xbox came out.
Yeah. No, I don't think it was Xbox that did that. I thought it was.
No, Xbox had that. Remember they had that?
Nah, dude, it was.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
They did, but GameCube. GameCube was the one that started it.
GameCube, that's what it was.
Yeah, GameCube is what started joysticks.
Dreamcast, wasn't it?
Yeah, Dreamcast. That was Sega, right?
Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah.
That shit was pretty cool, but it failed after the fucking PlayStation. Or once the Xbox came out, Sega fucking Dreamcast was gone.
Yeah.
The Xbox. It's either the PlayStation or the original Xbox is either.
What brought out joysticks?
I mean, just brought out what gaming has been for the last
15, 20
dude.
years. Fucking PlayStation 2 is what started the online gaming craze because you were able to hook that up to a hard drive on your computer, like your computer tower or whatever. Back when you called it a computer tower, you'd hook it into the back and then run another wire back to your TV, and it would fucking let you play online with other people. Dude, it was a crazy revolutionary game and probably the most revolutionary game of all time. Tell me if you disagree with me. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
I don't remember which one was that one.
You don't remember San Andreas, dude?
No. It has to be the one before that one.
Grand Theft Auto 3?
Yeah.
Or Vice City? Or
Vice City. That's the one. That's the one that changed it all.
There's Liberty City. And then there's Vice City. There's Vice City Stories. There's Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto 2. Grand Theft Auto Chinatown came out in the 80s.
The one that was pretty much 90s. Based about Miami.
That's Vice City.
Yeah, that one was the best.
Yeah. And then there's Liberty City, right? Or not Liberty City.
Liberty City was before that.
Really?
I think so.
I played Grand Theft Auto 3 one time, and dude, the graphics were so bad that I couldn't even get into the game. It was crazy. And that came out before both of those. Grand Theft Auto 3 was before both of those, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
It was weird.
No, dude, it was amazing. I love those games.
But once you started to play online and shit like that, changed the game.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That was whenever people stopped buying games just for the campaign. People started buying games
just to go online.
Just to go online. Like, literally, I have so many friends that didn't even play the campaign of Call of Duty World War II.
All right, that's my very first question. Was like, did you play the campaign? No. I was like, why?
Yeah, dude. Like, even me, like, I'm old school like that. I have to play the campaign. Like, I always play the campaign, and then after I finish, online. Yeah. Like, I complete the campaign. Dude, and I'm such a nerd that I have to complete the campaign on medium, and then I go back and play it on hard. Like,
I always up to level 1.
Dude, I always have to go back and complete the whole game, every single level on like hard or veteran or whatever the hardest difficulty setting is, just because like I'm such a fucking nerd. And then like I try to get all the trophies in the games and shit, and fucking all the hidden stuff, like all the Easter eggs that you can go find and shit. Mm-hmm. Like I always have to do all that shit. Like I'm such a fucking OCD motherfucker whenever it comes to whatever I do.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like, what else would you bring back from the 90s? Or early 2000s?
Ooh, the cartoons on Nick. Like
Hey Arnold?
Hey Arnold, Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
SquarePants.
Talking about that last.
Fucking everything, man. Rugrats, especially. Rugrats was my shit. Rugrats was my fucking shit.
Been around for a minute.
Yeah. What about you, man? What would you bring back besides the cartoons? Dude, everything about it. Oh my god, what about the snack food? There was some amazing snack food in the 90s, man. You remember Surge, the soda? The fucking green soda with the red label or whatever? Yeah. I fucking was at Walmart probably about 2 years ago with a homie, and we were hitting a beer run. And then we were walking out the front door, and I saw that they had Surge. I'm like, no way, that's not Surge. And I walked up to it, and I saw it. I'm like, and I just grabbed that too, walked out with the fucking 6-pack of Surge, and then a fucking case of beer. My homeboy had a case of beer too. We just went and got drunk as shit and drank some Surge. It tasted like ass, though. I'm not gonna lie. It tasted like ass. It's probably why whenever it came back, it didn't stay back.
Yeah. One of those weird ones.
What would you bring back? Blockbuster.
That one was a good one, dude. That was a good one. Blockbuster.
Yeah. Honestly, bro, I'd love just to have a video rental store nowadays. But think about
an old-fashioned arcade.
An old-fashioned arcade? Yeah, definitely. What is something that's 90s? Coffee shops, like, but I'm not talking about Starbucks. I'm talking about like small coffee shops, you know? The TV, like Friends, of course, have to bring that back. Fucking Cheers. What are some other good dude, the music in the 90s was something else. Something fucking else. Just... The rap, the fucking gangster rap, and then the fucking the alternative and grunge.
You had so many great
fucking metal. And then there's some rock in there that was amazing. Johnny Cash's last years, dude. His music was amazing the last few years, man.
That was 2000s.
Nah, because he died 2003, dude. He was recording in the late 90s.
Well, yeah.
Like, he was recording really hard in the late 90s because he knew he was about to meet his end or whatever. Yeah, he was literally
He covered a 9 Inch Nails song, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, written by Trent Reznor. It was Hurt.
Trent Reznor's a god.
Yeah, dude, Hurt is an amazing song. It's actually the first song that I learned how to play.
9 Inch Nails is fucking brilliant, dude. Oh, that's my band.
Yeah.
That is my band.
Dude, for me, it has to be Nirvana or Sublime. Nirvana or Sublime are my favorite band. Of course,
those are one of those bands that I wish I would have seen.
Nirvana?
And Sublime.
Yeah. But they both died so early that literally it was like probably not even possible.
And those people that got to see him were lucky enough to see him. I
actually was wearing a Sublime shirt, and I walked into Walmart probably about 6 months ago, and this dude, I have so many stories at Walmart today. But fucking, I walked in, and the greeter, she's like, "You like Sublime for real?" She's like, "I've never seen someone your age like Sublime." I'm like, everyone listens to Santeria nowadays. Like, everyone knows the song Santeria. And then she's like, "Yeah, but do you listen to any of their other stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course. Rivers of Babylon, fucking KRS-One, huh? Miruka, fucking Caress Me Down."
Yeah.
Dude, there was so much amazing shit. And then she's like, "Well, you want to know something?" And I was like, "Yeah, I always love to know something. What's up?" I don't remember verbatim what I said, but, you know. And she's like, "I'm from SoCal." And I was like, "No way." And she's like, "Yeah, I used to go to a dive bar. And I used to listen to them before they were ever big and before they even dropped an album." And I'm like, "No way." And she's like, "Yeah, I used to go to this dive bar and they were the fucking band on stage that everyone was ignoring. But fucking a lot of people would, like, after a while and their music started to progress, people would fucking
just start
crowd around and just be right there just to listen to Sublime, you know?" And then they fucking completely took off after 40 Ounce to Freedom or whatever.
Yeah, that was a good album.
Yeah, it was an amazing album. Amazing album. There's a lot of good songs on there that people still listen to today.
Because I think the band of like the 2000s, I would say Incubus.
Incubus, yeah. That was heavy metal, right?
No, they were alternative.
They were alternative? So like grunge?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Nirvana has some really grungy stuff.
No, not grunge, really just alternative
stuff. Yeah. Alternative is a great fucking genre because grunge is kind of like a subgenre of alternative. Yeah.
Alternative is just like from 9 Inch Nails all the way to fucking Sublime.
Yeah.
That's alternative. And DFW had one of the best alternative radio stations out here, man. It was the best.
97 won the Edge.
It's the Eagle. 97 won the Eagle.
Then what's
102 won the Edge.
Yeah, that one went out of off the air 2 years ago.
2 or 3 years ago, yeah.
Dude, I remember that. That was like the station I used to listen to. I had that programmed in my first car.
Yeah.
As the first station.
Always
Because
like
literally they would play everything from Bob Marley, even though that's reggae, to fucking Sublime.
alternative. That's what the alternative is.
Reggae's not an alternative, dude.
No, but it's just alternative. That's what it is. It's just alternative music that you don't really
they would
hear.
have STP on there, Soundgarden, fucking Hoiser.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember Toadies was on there. Fucking.
They play the Toadies all the time.
Pixie Rose.
They played the Pixies.
The Pixies, yeah, that's what it was.
Guns
N' Roses was more fucking old school.
That was 97.1.
Dude, you know what's weird? I don't like Guns N' Roses. I have a fucking t-shirt and I just don't like them. Like, of course, I've heard Welcome to the Jungle, fucking Paradise City, where the girls are pretty, you know, all that shit. But I just can't fuck with it, dude. I don't like Slash. Like, he's an amazing guitar player, but I just don't like I don't like Guns N' Roses. It's weird.
It happens, though.
Yeah, there's a few bands out there that people don't like. Like, dude, I don't really like Elvis. I have a fucking poster of him because he's the king. I just don't like Elvis. Like, I've listened to some of his music, but dude, his voice to me is weird. You know? What about you? What's someone that's like very popularly liked that you don't like?
Damn, I'm gonna have to think about that. Hold on.
For sure. I can hold on. And spark another bowl.
Yeah, that one's all cashed out. Like a musician?
Yeah.
Fucking South Park Mexican.
You don't like SPM? Why? I mean,
like him.
I love his fucking flow. Like, have you ever heard
there was something about his, I don't know, man. It just
Jackers in My Home was amazing. Fucking dude, he's one of my favorite rappers.
And Mike Jones.
Yeah.
Like I can't all right, it's like Mike Jones is the one that I can't stand because it's the same shit and he's like Mike Jones. And I'm like, yeah, we know your name, fool. You don't have to say it all the fucking time and say some other lyrics. You're saying the same shit over and over again in a different pace.
Dude, do you remember where Vanilla Ice was big?
Vanilla Ice, yeah.
Dallas Boy. What about Ice-T?
God Killer. He did the whole entire Colors album.
Mm-hmm.
Colors.
Tribe Called Quest.
Shit, bro. Tribe Called Quest. It's my
Electronic Relaxation is my favorite song.
No, Can You Kick It?
Can You Kick It?
Yeah.
What about Check the Rhyme? Check the Rhyme's fucking great.
Left My Wallet in El Segundo. That's always good too.
Hey, Pitt.
Wu-Tang, and fucking A Tribe Called Quest.
I didn't like Wu-Tang, dude.
What?
Don't like Wu-Tang. That's another one that everyone fucking likes, but for some reason, I don't know what it is.
Yeah. What's going on there?
This homie that I have works at a place where they sell kratom. You know what kratom is? It's a smoking herb that's illegal. It's illegal. I don't know why it's illegal, but apparently it has like medicinal qualities or like relaxes you or whatever, and it's like better for you than tobacco. But that's like 2 pounds of kratom right there, dude.
Who's that?
Sammy.
Anybody hit you up?
Nah, dude, I'm not popular today.
Micah's over here on his Snapchat checking other people's stories.
Dude, this girl's very, very pretty.
Who's that?
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yes, she is thick.
Oh yeah, she's pretty thick.
Yeah. Ooh. Wow. That's a tiny waist.
That's a tiny waist and a
fat ass. Yeah. Damn. Fucking A, Phil Collins, bro.
Air in the Night.
And It's a fucking insane story.
He had some other amazing stuff.
Yeah, he did.
He had a few songs. Well, what else did he do?
He was on Genesis, the band Genesis.
Genesis, what was that? Never heard of that.
They're actually pretty good. They were in an 80s band. I have to talk to your dad about Genesis.
My dad was 77, so yeah, he would have been.
Yeah, talk to him. He probably knows about Phil Collins and all that shit.
Yeah.
Have you?
Well, he doesn't really know about American music that much. He usually listens to like, I don't know, whatever the fuck they call it, banda.
Tejano?
No, they don't listen to Tejano. Tejano's more northern Mexican. My dad's southern Mexican. He listens to like Narco Corridos, fucking banda.
El Tigres del Norte.
That's actually my grandpa's favorite band. No shit. La Puerta Negra. Like, I've heard that song ever since I was little. And then fucking La Reina del Sur. Oh, El Bukis. El Bukis. No, it's El Buki.
No, there's a group called Los Bukis.
No, there's, like, this is my grandma's favorite musician. His name is El Buki.
There's Vicente Fernandez. He was huge. Who else? Enrique Iglesias is huge.
Yeah, that's more modern, though. That's not 70s or 80s. The Gypsy Kings were huge, but they were a Spanish
There's another
band.
one. Oh.
Dude, I was looking at that for a second. I thought it said 5 viewers, and I was like, wow.
We're not that popular yet.
Nah, not yet.
But we're getting there.
Yeah, we definitely were. Definitely are. Not were.
Dude, talk about this fucking weather, dude. 2 weeks ago, it was nice and perfect. And
now it's so brisk that I walk outside, my balls jump up in my stomach.
It's fucking cold.
Yeah.
It's like, but we get a little bit warmer tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then by Thursday and Friday.
Tomorrow's going to be perfect. Like earlier today, I went outside without a shirt on. Well, with a shirt on, no hoodie on is what I meant. And it fucking was like the perfect temperature at like probably 3 p.m. or whatever, whenever it was the hottest part of the day.
Oh, yeah.
And tomorrow, dude, I can't even imagine. Tomorrow's going to be like perfect. You know me, I like it fucking cold.
I don't. I like it in like the 60s, like 70s, maybe 80s.
I can't fuck with the 80s. I can't fuck with the 70s. I can fuck with the 60s, kinda. And then the 50s and 40s is where I thrive. And then the 30s and 20s is a little too cold for me. Anything under 20 degrees, I cannot go outside. Like, literally, I would.
Yeah, I would not go outside under 20 degrees. I'd just stay indoors.
Yeah, definitely.
Stay indoors.
Can you imagine being a caveman and living in the 20-degree weather during the winter?
Well, that's why they had all those fires.
All the fires inside the cave, and they're wearing fucking 3 animal furs.
Yeah. It's fucking insane.
It really is, dude. There's a whole lot of stuff. Like, I was watching this documentary on the cave paintings in France, because that's like some of the earliest civilization that was recorded in any type of hieroglyphics. And dude, literally, they had like everything. Their whole entire lives were documented inside their cave. And then they would move to another cave for whatever reason later on, and they would have that whole entire cave decorated. Like, not decorated. It was like the rituals of the hunt, how they cooked it, what they did in their free time, like stuff like that. And they would put it all on the walls. Like, it's crazy that ever since humans have been walking and talking, they've been recording shit, you know? Like, that's something that goes back.
And it sucks because some of the stuff that we recorded, we can't even
understand what the fuck they were saying.
Yeah. And then it's also, there's some stuff that's been recorded, but it's just been lost or destroyed and shit like that. And you can't get that back.
Uh-huh.
That's what great Alexander.
The Smithsonian does that, where they fucking they hold like all the old movie films from Hollywood. They have a copy of every single book ever written.
Yeah,
they have all this stuff. It's all in a vault.
Yeah,
and you can't even go see it. Like, they don't allow anyone in the vault.
No, it's just there. That's what the Smithsonian's there. It's to protect
literally has a copy of like every single published paper,
an artifact, and some of the shit. Yeah. Became modern, like history, like
anything between now and the past 300 years of America being a country.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I believe it was after the War of 1812, because in 1812 the White House was burned down, and we lost a lot of shit. A lot of shit.
Smithsonian.
Yeah. Smithsonian's a fucking place that I want to go visit, dude. I was reading this thing.
The one in Washington's pretty dope. They got the rocket that went up to connect to the lunar module.
Yeah.
That shit's up there in the sky, and you're looking at that shit. You're like, fucking A.
Look at how big that is.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading this. I wasn't reading this thing. I heard this thing, and it said that to look at every single exhibit in the Smithsonian for 5 seconds, it would take you 4 lifetimes.
The Smithsonian's everywhere, bro.
Yeah, dude, they have a whole bunch. Dude, they have an amazing channel with a lot of really cool documentaries. What were you gonna say about Alexander the Great?
Oh yeah, thank you. Alexander the Great had a fucking called the Temple of the Temple of Knowledge. Some shit. It was a building that held like every recorded artifact, every recorded.
What was he? Persia? Was he Persian or?
Macedonia.
Yeah,
yeah.
So that's
like
Iran,
Iraq. That's Iran, Iraq.
Turkey.
No, it's Iran, Iraq. Shit. Saudi, like all that shit right there.
Dude, Saudi Arabia's southwest of. It's like there's a few countries in between Iran and Iraq. There's like Pakistan.
All that shit. Pakistan and then or Kazakhstan or some shit.
Kazakhstan.
And then before you get into India.
Gotcha.
But he had this big, huge fucking temple of just recorded stuff that people brought in, like the people back then. That's what he preferred was intellectual thought because he was fucking taught by Plato or Socrates.
Plato and Socrates were both Greek.
Yeah, but they taught Alexander the Great.
So Alexander the Great was Greek?
No.
What was he?
He was.
How was he taught by them if they were fucking separate?
It was one
empires?
of them. It was one
of
the
major empires were fighting each other.
Yeah, but he fucking because Greece, Plato or one of them, they just go out and eventually come back.
It wasn't Plato or Socrates. It's probably Aristotle.
That's what it was. Aristotle.
Yeah.
It was Aristotle, and he taught Alexander the Great about all the history and all the knowledge and all that shit. Like Alexander the Great was smart.
Yeah,
he was smart.
He was one of the greatest conquerors of all time, besides Genghis Khan.
Yeah,
and so Napoleon Bonaparte.
So like, and
of course Hitler and fucking the Allied power.
He really liked knowledge, bro. He really liked knowledge. Like, he wanted the people that he ruled to have knowledge.
Dude, for me, I feel like you have to continue to learn, otherwise life gets boring.
So the Temple of Knowledge, right? So in Alexandria, it grew prosperous in the city and all that, right? Well, what the rumors what historians say is that it was the Christians that destroyed the Temple of Knowledge because it had witchery or some shit, some black magic, some bullshit. And this is
I could see that because the Catholic Church literally.
This is before even
the Catholic Church, the Christian.
Just being called Christians.
Yeah, they fucking had it to where any type of knowledge that contradicted God and the fucking straight not creationism, anything that contradicted God
or Jesus
was completely like against it. Because it wasn't a monarchy. It was
because this was like 50 years.
What was it called, dude? It wasn't a monarchy. What is it called where they have a theocracy? A theocracy is a government that's controlled by a religion. Like the Vatican, they have a theocracy. So a theocracy, they literally had complete control and power, and they fucking did not like anything that was creationism. They were completely anti-creationism, 100%.
Yeah, and so they destroyed it and shit like that, and it was like I don't know, man. It was interesting.
You know about Darwin at all, man?
What about him?
Like his theory of natural selection, all that shit. That's fucking amazing, dude. And like literally, it's been completely proven the past 150 years since he died or whatever. Like, dude, Charles Darwin was an amazing mind. I don't know, what's another like philosopher or something along those lines that you like? Or something.
Really got into him.
Well, anyone at all?
Not really.
Dude, you want to hear a really funny Mark Twain quote?
Yeah.
So fucking Samuel Clemens once was quoted saying that a gold mine is nothing but a hole in the ground with a liar at the bottom.
Gold mine?
Hole in the ground with a liar at the bottom.
A liar or lighter?
A liar.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Some funny shit, right?
Funny shit. Interesting.
Dude, I hope that my fucking fake piss works.
You should not brought that up on this shit.
Why?
No, I'm just joking. I don't know.
Watch my manager like watch the podcast or something.
Get some fucking like 3 minutes of it. Is this you? Plays it.
Like he watches that 3 minutes out of everything in the whole podcast.
Right. You gotta warm that bitch up, don't you?
What?
Let me read this. You gotta warm it up before you go.
Get a hand warmer. I'm probably gonna get another hand warmer to put on the other side.
No, you warm it up in the microwave. That's what it says.
No, you have the option to warm it up in the microwave, or you can use the hand warmer. But the hand warmer takes an hour, and the microwave takes 15 minutes. And you only use the microwave if it's within 30 minutes of the drug test.
And when are you going?
Tomorrow, I guess. Tomorrow afternoon.
So
I still fill out my W3.
You're probably gonna use the whole entire majority of the bottle.
No, I'm not. I'm probably just gonna use a little bit, just enough for them to test it.
So you want to figure your way how to bring this in, huh?
I'm probably just gonna tape it to my thigh, or I wouldn't tape it because I would have to shave my leg.
You got sweats?
Yeah.
You got. Just keep your sweats on, but put shorts under.
And then put it inside the shorts. But dude, you have to leave the door open behind you. Don't you?
Some of them they don't. They just take you.
They put you in the room by yourself.
Yeah.
Huh. I know that like some drug tests, the probation officer
and they're like, you gotta leave some in there in the toilet and shit like that. But the probation office, that's totally fucking different.
Yeah.
They have it's all wide open and they see you pissed. They look.
And they tap you down.
Yeah.
Pat you down. Dude, that's gonna suck. They're gonna like whenever I get put on probation, some motherfucker's literally gonna have to watch me piss.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, I understand why, but like,
yeah, that's it. That's the reason.
That's stupid, dude. Fuck
Not
that.
really, because a lot of people got off when just like go in there and they piss, gets this shit. And once this shit started coming out about clean piss and shit, that's what they started looking for. I had a friend that got caught with using like a fake penis with some fucking urine in it.
Dude, they have those at the smoke shop. I went to the smoke shop last night. It was $100 for a fake dom. That literally it's soft and it like goes down the side of your thigh or whatever. And like it was literally like 6 inches long.
And you just Well, the officer looked down and he's like, doesn't look right. Hey, pat him.
And then he felt the fucking hard plastic dick or whatever.
Yeah, he felt,
Yeah.
I
bet you he like tapped up, felt his real dick, and then fucking felt that shit. He's like, what the hell?
What have you got here, Dragon Boy?
Like, shit, man, last time you came in, you weren't slanging like that.
That's, yeah, man. Shit. Oh, man, I wish... Fucking Cowboys won. Fuck yeah.
Honestly, I thought that Jason Garrett was going to get fired.
A lot of people did.
Yeah.
Jason Garrett finally grew some balls.
Yeah. No, he didn't grow balls. He fucking changed his game plan.
He became aggressive. He grew some balls.
I guess you could say it like that.
After being conservative for so long.
You really like cold, man?
Oh, I'm waiting. Like, I'm getting all that thing for my walk home.
Oh, you're getting all the warmness for your walk home. Here, I'm gonna go turn on the heater a little bit. It's a little brisk in here.
Yeah, that's all I'm waiting for.
Dude, yesterday my fucking heater was smelling like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I haven't turned it on this season yet, so it's burning all the fucking
lint.
Yeah.
Yeah, it usually happens.
Yeah, it happens most of the time whenever you live in an apartment.
Yep.
Usually in a house, it doesn't do it. Whenever I lived in my house, we turned on the heater for the first time. Since like it was our first year in that house. The shit stunk worse than I ever smelled in my life. Like literally, it looked like there was smoke coming out of the vents and shit. Probably was.
Probably.
Yeah. At least some fucking light white smoke or whatever. But it smelled horrible, dude. Burning dust is like a horrible smell.
It has to go through it though.
Yep. If you want the heat, either that or you're just gonna be bundling up for fucking the next 6 months.
Yeah.
4 months, whatever it is.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, 4 times 4, 16. No. Aren't all seasons even? So it's 3. 3 times 4 is 12. So there it is. Every season is 3 months.
So you got summer. Summer's from May to July.
Yeah.
And fall. Well, May.
That's just the solstice and the equinox to each other, right?
Yeah.
So
and then
the
August.
Summer solstice is June 21st, and then the equinox is August 31st, I believe, or something.
Something like that. I don't remember.
And then there's the fall solstice,
which is Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And then there's the fall equinox, which is I don't fucking remember, dude.
I think it's before Christmas. Because there's the winter solstice is Christmas.
The winter solstice is December 21st.
Is it 21st?
Yeah.
I know it's like during Christmas week. That's all I know.
I guess it would be the fall equinox. I guess fall and spring is an equinox. And then summer is the solstice, and then winter has a solstice. Because it's the changing of the seasons.
They're all solstice.
No, there's no way. Because fall and spring have to have an equinox, and the summer has a solstice, and the winter has a solstice. There's no summer equinox. There's the fall equinox, which is the starting of the fall season. And then the end of the fall season is the winter solstice. And then there's...
Then what is the fall solstice then?
There is no fall solstice. That's like some shit that you and I made up right now.
Or everybody's been made up, because I've been hearing that word a lot.
Nah, dude, there's no way. There's only solstice in summer and winter. Okay. And then fall has to be an equinox, and then spring has an equinox. There's a spring equinox, which is in May, and then there's the fall equinox, which is the end of August. And then there's the summer solstice, which is June 21st, and then there's the winter solstice, which is December 21st. Or June 29th, I believe. Something like that.
That's my birthday, June 29th, so no.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, then it's probably the 21st. Damn, bro, I just called your birthday out of nowhere.
I'm like, I'm just sitting there like, honestly. It flew past me. It's like, wait, did you just say June 29th? That's my birthday. Doesn't know. No. Oh, shit. Damn, the sun went down pretty quick.
Yeah, dude, it's going to be dark. I'm just happy that there's no more mosquitoes, bro. Ooh, I'm fucking happy. Guess what?
What?
I saw a whole bunch of dead wasps today.
Where?
Like around my apartments. Just fucking, they died from the freeze. So we don't have to deal with wasps and bees anymore. I got stung a few times this season, and it was some shit.
Yeah.
So I'm happy they're fucking dead, little fuckers.
They probably flew away.
Nah, dude, I saw a bunch of them dead, like on the fucking pavement. Their bodies were white from how cold it was.
Really?
Yeah, because it hit 27, dude.
Oh, yeah.
They do usually fly to South America, I believe.
Some shit, yeah.
Yeah. Just
well,
like
where?
My group.
Like, but
from here to my office, just walking to go play pool this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
What about you, man? You seen anything interesting this week? Oh wait, I gotta say something. Dude, I was walking back from my office the other day, and I walked in like I was about to walk into this spider web. And this spider was 2 or 3 times the size of that spider that you and I saw dangling over the building that one time. Dude, this motherfucker was that fucking big, and his whole entire web took up the entrance to the hallway. And I saw him because he was like right there, and I saw him crawling down. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I looked at it, and I wasn't thinking. I kept walking, and I get like an inch from that shit. And I was like, oh shit. Like I screamed fucking loud, bloody murder in the hallway, dude. And jumped back faster than I've ever jumped back in my life, dude. And it was literally a fucking spider web taking up the whole entire entrance of the hallway. Fucking 6 feet up, 4 feet across. And this motherfucker was probably a 6-inch diameter. Not, is it diameter or radius? Diameter.
So did you go to the office?
Nah, dude. I was like, fuck that. I don't know.
Somebody probably walked through that shit already.
Dude, I bet. And they probably got bit like a motherfucker by that big-ass spider. And they probably saw that big-ass spider on them and had a fucking heart attack. Dude.
Probably.
Like, that spider was huge. I've never seen a spider that big in my life
besides the tarantula.
Honestly. That way they could go fucking take care of it. Instead of someone walking through it, some fucking little kid coming up from school.
Exactly.
What about you, man? You seen anything interesting this week? Just walking around?
No, not really, man. Not really.
Dude, it's finally fucking Christmas time, and the Grapevine is having the
ice.
The ice, and then like Main Street's all decorated, dude. I wish I had a car because this time last year, Literally, I used to go take pictures with all my friends on Grapevine Main Street. Fucking
Yeah,
smoke a
Parade
blunt.
of Lights is coming up.
Yeah, on December 19th, I believe. December 12th. God. The Gaylord, they started their ice sculpture exhibit already.
Yeah.
I went to that last year, bro, and it's the biggest fucking waste of money ever. Like, I remember we walked in there and it's $40 or $30 to get in the door. And I went on a double date with this girl and then my best friend and his girl at the time. And we all fucking went through there, dude. And we're like, let's get a room. And we were like, fuck it, let's get a room. Because we both drove there. We both were like fucking adulting at the point in time, I guess.
Yeah.
And we went over there and we're like, how much is the room tonight? They're like $340 for a single bed. We're like, what? So we ended up going to a Motel 6 and getting drunk.
Yeah. Always works out.
Yeah. Always works out way better. As long as a bullet doesn't come through the wall and a hooker doesn't knock on the door.
Which Motel 6?
Or even worse, the fucking pimp.
Yeah.
The Motel 6 off of 183 in Industrial. On the opposite
by
side of the highway.
By Taco Cabana?
The one by Taco Cabana, not the one by Euless Jr.
Okay.
Dude, isn't that so weird that there's a Motel 6 on either side of the highway literally facing each other?
Yeah.
Like, they're not even owned by the same people.
No.
And they're literally facing each other. 2 Motel 6s directly across the highway from each other. Like, that's some crazy shit. I've never seen something like that. Except back in like 2008, before the housing crisis, like the early part of that year, whenever there was a Starbucks on every fucking corner.
I know, man.
Every fucking corner, dude. What were you gonna say?
At that Motel 6 right there right next to the Taco Cabana, that's where I went out, me and my friend, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna get a hotel. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, you wanna come over and chill and fucking smoke down, get drunk? He's like, yeah, but I gotta go home. I was like, all right. So we smoked down, drank, and there's this chick that was just on the phone. So he left, and I'm just outside smoking a cigarette on the balcony. And she's like, you got an extra cigarette? I was like, yeah. And we struck up a conversation. It's like, so what are you doing out here? Oh, I'm just waiting for somebody to come through. And I was like, well, that's what's up. What, getting drugs? And she's like, no, I'm on the phone with my boyfriend. And I'm supposed to give him a blowjob. And I'm like, what the fuck?
You're supposed to give him a blowjob? What?
It's like that. I guess like her boyfriend was somewhere.
Like some pimp or something?
I don't know. And then I was just like, she's like, yeah, I was supposed to give this guy a blowjob. And I was just like, but he decided to not show up. And I was like, well, I like to have a blowjob.
So you got a BJ?
I got more than a BJ.
Got the pussy?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I was just like, okay. And I was just like, wow.
At least you didn't have to meet the boyfriend.
Right.
That would have been probably a pretty bad experience.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he was getting some other fucking better head. That's probably why he didn't show up. Probably. Or he got arrested. It's the only 2 reasons to miss pussy. Better pussy or jail.
I guess.
Like, shit, dude.
No, she was talking on her boyfriend. On the phone. While sucking my dick.
Oh, shit. That's the fucking fetish shit right there.
Yeah. And then I guess she's like, I want you to get fucked. And she's like, what? I'm like, what's up? And she's like, you have a choice, my ass or my pussy. And I was like, just give me that pussy. So, yeah, that's how it happened.
Shit, man. I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I already ate some fucking sockeye a little while ago and some green beans.
I saw that shit.
Hot, dude. Yeah. I'm starting to get pretty good at cooking, dude.
Well, you were terrible before and you're terrible now?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, shit, I don't know how hard it is.
Don't ask Micah to cook you some meals.
Dude, it's not even rocket science to cook fucking salmon and green beans. It's probably like one of the easiest shit to make besides like a grilled
steak
cheese.
Or chicken, shit like that.
Yeah,
chicken, just put it in the oven.
Yeah, literally. Oven, skillet, or grill, up to you. You can even microwave that shit probably. It'll taste like booty, but you could do it.
Takes forever.
Like 12 minutes for a piece of chicken or some shit.
Like 20.
20? Dude, I remember one time I had a microwave lasagna that took 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I ate it and it was literally one of the worst things I've ever ate.
40 minutes for this bullshit?
Yes, that was my fucking mindset, dude. Like, I would give anything to have some good Italian food right now. I want some fucking, dude, I want some linguine. with fucking Alfredo sauce and some badass shrimp on it, and then the ground up Parmesan on top. Fucking mozzarella.
Got another letter?
Dude, some manicotti, bro. I want some manicotti right now.
I thought you said you want some man cock. I was like, wow.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm in.
Wow. So.
My last fuego.
Yep.
My last fuego, dude. I have to go buy a new one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's crazy. I haven't gone out of a lighter in a minute. And that one's going out too. Last time I was at the casino, the flame would barely even fucking work. Trying to smoke cigarettes in a chain. Anytime you're on a slot machine, dude, you just keep smoking until you don't even know what's going on.
Yeah. That's what happens.
And then you realize you're out of money, and you're like, well, now I'm out of money in cigarettes. Time to go home.
Fuck.
And I didn't win anything. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's all you can say. Fuck. And then your whole entire drive home, you're fucking white fisting the steering wheel, fucking trying not to drive the car off the road, man.
Yeah.
Literally, my homeboy, every time we drive back and he fucking loses, he fucks with me. He's like, bro, I'm gonna drive this car off the bridge, like right now. Like he just starts fucking with me. He's like, I'm gonna kill us both, bro. Like, fuck this shit.
No.
I don't know. It's a pretty dark joke, but it's kind of funny.
Fuck that shit. I'm like, don't play
It
with
kind of
me.
sketches me out sometimes because I'll be getting back in the car, just smoked a blunt, pretty stony, toasty, and then he's like, "Dude, I'm gonna."
I just
fucking
give him
kill
that
us."
look,
I'm
and I'm
like,
just like, what? It's like, you better not fucking do it, dude. 'Cause I'll fucking kick your ass wherever we go. If we go to heaven, I'm kicking your ass. If we go to hell, I'm fucking kicking your ass, no matter where we're gonna go.
And if we don't end up in the same place, then I hope I wind up in the good one.
I'll send a message to you that I'm kicking your fucking ass.
I'll send a message to the fucking lowest.
I don't give a
level
fuck if you're
dipshit
fucking
ass.
500 places in line in front of me, and then I'm still gonna walk up to you and punch you in the fucking face.
So I'll just wait till the line's over, get inside, and then walk up behind him and literally kick him.
What
in
was
the
that
ass.
for? You killed us. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh my god.
Can I go? You could go. Okay.
You wake up in a fucking hospital bed.
Yeah. What the fuck happened? I saw him. Saw who? Not God, but I saw him.
He's black.
Dude's vicious, man. Dude's vicious out of nowhere.
He looks like Morgan Freeman, bro. You ever seen Evan Almighty? It's exactly what he looks like.
Just waiting at the preliminary. Dude comes down. What the fuck is this? From the preliminary. You fucking killed me, bro. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember. Come with me. Whomp. Drop. You can go.
All the way down. All the way down to hell.
Yeah, you can go. Thank you, sir.
What else you want to talk about, man?
I don't know, man. I think you're gonna be doing more thinking about the walk home.
Oh yeah, dude, the walk home's gonna suck, especially how cold it is.
I'm all layered up now, though.
Oh yeah, you'll be good. You'll be
Hopefully.
good. Whenever it's getting dark, man, it's gonna get colder.
Yeah, I know.
Want to wrap it up so you can get on home?
Yeah, soon.
For sure.
We're gonna wrap it up here. So that's the end of this podcast, and we'll think of probably next week or here in a couple days we'll do another one.
Yeah.
The wrestling one. Scott got bronchitis, and about his issue with his heart, so he's not feeling good. So we're just on hold until he gets better. You know how it is in the winter; everybody gets sick and shit goes around. And he's up there in the north of Maine, and yeah, man, I hope he gets better so we could do this fucking wrestling show again. We still probably gonna do the January 4th, 1999 one. Or 98, it's 99, and then we're gonna we got Survivor Series coming up, so if he doesn't show up, I might do a personal review on that one myself. But other than that, Micah, anything else?
I guess follow me on YouTube. I'll put the link in the description. Have a great fucking week, man. Hopefully we'll hear from each other pretty soon or something, and then you and I can fucking put it up. So peace, love, and happiness.
Peace, love, and happiness, y'all. You have a good